It's too early. I'm delusional. I'm sorry. Before we get started, I wanted to mention the sponsor of today's video, which is Karma. So Karma is a free app and a browser extension that basically lets you know whenever there's a price drop or a discount code available for any item that you've got your eye on, and basically means that you never miss any of those and you can get the best deals that you can, which, why would you not want to save money, you know? I think it's genius because what I used to do is screenshot things that I had my eye on, and it would all sit in my library. It would get lost in the tons of screenshots that I have in that, mainly of books that I want to buy, and I would never see it again. It was just all a mess. Whereas with Karma, you can organize everything into wish lists. Karma is literally so easy to use. All you need to do is go and download the Chrome extension, and then you can browse through websites, whatever you're looking at, and you can save items onto your Karma wish lists. And then from there you can get notifications via email or on your phone whenever there's a price drop or something comes back into stock or there's a discount code, so you can really keep track of everything that you're kind of thinking of buying, whether that be holiday shopping right now or just things for yourself, because, you know, treat yourself is my motto. I probably need to change that actually, but it's great. So much better than my photo library. And if you use the Chrome extension on your computer, Karma also automatically scans for discount codes and applies them at checkout, so you can save even more money. And lastly, if you shop from selected retailers, Karma gives cash back to you and also to a good cause. So if you want to download Karma, which I would highly recommend because it's literally so simple and free, you can use the link in my description box to download the extension for yourself and start saving money and keeping track of everything, because I love nothing more than organisation, which may be a bit hard to believe based on some of my previous life choices. But thank you so much to Karma for sponsoring this video, and let's get into... Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. So this vlog is of my emergency surgery placement week long extravaganza. So I'm currently on the first of the 4 kind of proper rotations for this year. So my first block is surgery, and within that 6 weeks we have a week of emergency surgery in Addenbrooke's, which is basically just very structured shift-like patterns in different emergency-esque theatre situations. So we had some general surgery, trauma and orthopedics, we had plastics and anesthetics, and then we had some other teaching within that as well. But essentially it was to get us used to being in theatres and also the on-call sort of vibe, which definitely got used to. Aka never want to do again, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Anyway, this was the first Monday. It was a very early start. I had gotten used to not having to wake up ridiculously early, so it was a bit rough, but I headed off to the hospital nonetheless. It was so cold, but we had an introductory sort of talk that morning, and then we had a practical skills session. I'm talking rubbish probably here. Yeah, here's some ABGs, and then I had mask fit testing, I think, in the hospital for, you know, FFP3 COVID masks for the theatre, and we had teaching as well, and then here's me and my scrubs. Woo. Honestly, I like the colour of these scrubs. I don't know what it is. They look cool. Also, just scrubs in general look cool. Anyway, I had my first surgery that evening. When I got home, I had a migraine, but it's okay because my fairy lights came, and it's honestly the best thing I've ever done. So, Anyway, moving on to the next day. Yes, you did see that correctly. It was literally before 5 a.m. It's been life's great. Life's good. It's fine. All is well. Obviously making coffee. Listening to some Christmas music because it's never too early. To be fair, I actually think it was December when this was filmed, so it's okay. It's perfectly acceptable. And here's me heading back home from the hospital to do more work. Good morning. It's not the morning. Oops. Yeah, I'm on my emergency surgery placement, which is a lot of surgery. And we're scheduled in 4-hour blocks throughout the week. We have surgery on Saturday. Life's going great. Honestly, I don't mind it, except for the fact that some of the shifts are 6 till 10 p.m. So I have general surgery this evening. Yesterday we had like introductions, then we had practical skills. It was sort of basically just an opportunity for us to practice all the stuff that we got taught in the last block. And we also had some trauma and ortho teaching, like very introductory. And then we had a plastics theatre list. So, I mean, I was terrified going into this week because the whole theatre vibe just really scares me. Because obviously, like, it's surgery, so it always just really stresses me out because I don't know where to go, where I can walk in, where to stand, what to do, what to say, who to talk to. It's a bit intimidating, but they were actually really lovely yesterday. But yeah, yesterday we got to see a skin graft, which was quite fun, and then also fixing a tendon. I think. And then this morning I had vascular clinic, not actually surgery, but seeing a load of mainly vein issue patients, and we got to see a vein scan, which was cool. And then we had vascular teaching, ironically, right after. And now I have a 4-hour break in which I've got to edit videos. So, you know, fingers crossed I might not be in the hospital till 10 p.m. today, but I don't want to do surgery. It's really cool. I feel like every time I see a new specialty, I'm like, I want to do that. The idea of operating on someone terrifies me. Like, I'm just like the shakiest person ever, and I do not have the skill set to be a surgeon. Also, I caved and bought fairy lights and I put them up yesterday. And it is truly the best thing that I've done. It was so worth pushing through the migraine to get these up last night. I had such a bad headache last night. I went to sleep at 8 p.m. I woke up at 4 today. But it was actually great. I had a good chat with my friend this morning who hadn't gone to sleep yet. I recently discovered sriracha and it's so good. I can't believe I've never had it before, but it's my new obsession. Here's me still editing, the locker room in the clinical school, the entrance to the clinical school. Oh, that's not a good clip. Those hats really do nothing. Feels like someone is crushing it. Oh my god, my lower back is just, I don't know how I'm gonna do the rest of this week. Well, I turned up at 6 p.m, which is when we're scheduled to be there. And the surgery in the theatre that I was allocated to was literally finishing. and they were like, there's nothing else here, that like there's nothing else planned. I was just like, oh, okay. And then someone very kindly tried to find me somewhere to go because I mean I could have gone home, to be fair, but I was like, I've walked all the way here, I may as well see a surgery. So I ended up going to watch a neurosurgery. It is just so cool watching it. Like, I feel like it's one of those things that's like, I've just seen someone excise a brain tumor in front of me.
Time to quite literally rub the day away. I don't even know why I wear. No, I do know why I wear makeup. It's because I go bright red. That is soup, not mush. If you were wondering. And we move on to more coffee. Honestly, I could watch people make coffee all day. It's just so beautiful and mesmerizing and delicious. Anyway, that morning I didn't actually have anything scheduled, shockingly. So here's me during a teaching session, which we actually had on Zoom. Luckily, a lot of our teaching sessions have been in person, but this one was on Zoom, so...
Hi friends, good morning. Today didn't necessarily go to plan. I woke up this morning and decided that I valued sleep above everything else, so safe to say I didn't really get anything done. I've done a bit of editing, and we just had a Zoom teaching session, so we've been having like hour-long teaching sessions on various different bits and bobs to do with surgery pretty much every day. This one was on kind of pre-operative assessments, which was actually quite interesting. I'm supposed to have radiology at 2, so we're supposed to kind of shadow the on-call radiologists who kind of check films that have come through and sign them off and say that they're fine, is what I understand from what I've been told. But the person that I'm supposed to be doing it with is still in surgery, I think. Honestly, I don't know how to bleep someone, and we were thinking of going in for like an hour at some point later rather than the whole 4-hour block, so we will see if that actually happens. And then this evening I have surgery again. Hopefully there will actually be a surgery on in the theatre that I'm supposed to be in. I've got anaesthetics this evening. We've had a swift change of plans. That was so weird. I tried to make courgette noodles, but I didn't have time to cut them into like small enough pieces, so really it's like just chunks of courgette, which I'm not even gonna get to finish because I need to be at the hospital in 20 minutes. I don't even like courgette.
It's literally so pretty. Like the sun, oh, beautiful. Here is just me walking to the hospital. Very interesting content, I know. Here's the bathroom. Just wow. Anyway, this day I actually went to the library to check on one of the NHS computers that they have, which surgeries were going to be on in the theatre, so that I knew, I was prepared. I'm quite proud of myself for that, actually. It didn't really matter in the end anyway, but I tried.
The not eating was not a good idea. That was a complete and utter waste of time. I saw 0 surgeries today. Zero. The radiology was actually really good. She was going through CTs, and I really don't know anything about CTs. We've had teaching on some x-rays, but not really CTs. And she was actually really, really helpful. We spent about 2 hours doing that, and then afterwards I went to the library to check on the patient from yesterday. because they have computers that can log into the system. I went to theatres and there was a surgery running, but it was a COVID patient, so I couldn't really go in. And it was supposedly finishing anyway, although it was finishing for a very long time. And the surgery that was supposed to be after that wasn't scheduled for, but it hasn't even started yet. And there was generally nothing else. There was a transplant surgery that was supposed to happen, and that would have been so cool to see. And I was literally in two minds to just wait it out. But basically, they didn't know if they could use the organ yet, because they had to check levels, etc., perfusion, whatever. And by the time everything was going to be done, and the surgery itself is obviously hours and hours and hours, and I was like, I could stay, but I'm hungry, my back hurts, and I don't even know if the surgery is going to happen today, so I just went home.
Technically, I had a clinic this morning, but as you can tell, I am not there. I couldn't. No. I have surgery this afternoon, which I'm really hoping is actually going to be on, so that I can actually see something. I'm very much relishing. I haven't done my case report. Good eve. No, it's not. Oh my god. I hate waking up late. Like, I've achieved nothing today and I already have to head off until like 6 p.m. I'm ready to go. I'm running kind of late, but also I don't know why I'm trying to get there so early. Like, what are the chances that there's actually a surgery going on? Slim. It's fine. It's an afternoon, so it might be good. Like, the only surgeries I've really had, apart from plastics on Monday, have been in the evening. So I think that might be why I'm not particularly thrilled, because the evenings are very much quiet. I'm off. I'm running late, severely so actually. I still haven't finished my case report and I was supposed to get up early today to finish it, but that of course didn't happen. I have a morning surgery today. I'm on anesthetics first and then I'm on trauma and orthopedics in the afternoon, but I'm in the same theatre for both, so technically I'm watching T&O all day. And also yesterday I was on T&O, but we got so much teaching from the anaesthetist, which was great. I didn't film. When I got home, honestly, my back, pray for me. But yeah, it was a really good surgery. It was a hip replacement. I can't believe this week is pretty much over. Like, it's just flown by and I'm on placement away next week and then I'm going home for Christmas, so that's nice. To be fair, I have done the majority of my case report. I just need to do like the last bits, which are like, what have you learned? I'm literally going to be late. I don't know why I'm rushing, because this surgery only starts at like 8:25. But equally, I know that they do team briefs, and I feel like the earlier I turn up, the more likely it is that someone's gonna be there to like take me in. Because I just like, I'm so nervous about going into places like when I'm not supposed to, etc., etc. I will just stand in the anesthetics room until someone out of the surgery comes out and I can ask them whether I can go in. It's Friday. No. But to be fair, I was quite glad this week was coming to an end, because it was very tiring, albeit rather fun. I resent the fact that the sun was still rising when I had to leave. Absolutely not. But this day I had 2 surgeries scheduled, as I said. In the morning I saw an abscess being drained, but it was in a baby following a vaccination, I think. And then I also saw, what else did I see? Open reduction internal fixation of a finger, I think, and also internal fixation of a hip. So that was the list of surgeries that I saw that day. Quite a lot, actually. I also got to do my case report in the break that I had, which was very lucky because I didn't have to do it after. And here's me checking what surgeries are scheduled on the Saturday to find that there were none scheduled. So I decided that I just wasn't going to go because I didn't feel like standing around in the theatre for 4 hours waiting for something to come up. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I tried to talk a little bit more about what I've seen, what's actually kind of going on. And there's only really so much that I can film, unfortunately, so hopefully it wasn't too boring. But if you did like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel for more vlogs in the future and just more med school content in general. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And don't forget to check out Karma, the link is in the description box. Okay, bye!